Hello YouTube. It has been a long time since I've talked to you guys, and honestly, I didn't even really have the intention of filming this today. I just kind of decided to on a whim. So yeah, let's jump in. Honestly, it's been probably a good, like 8 months since I've done a dedicated YouTube video. I don't really have a good reason other than like the end of last year, like after July, I just felt completely burnt out and unmotivated and honestly probably a little depressed and just felt like I was in survival mode, honestly. And you could tell like in my body, in my face, like you can still kind of see like my cortisol face has gone down so much. It's still there a little bit. I have been doing a lot of work this past like January and February on just like working on myself. Definitely paying off as far as like how I'm looking and feeling physically and mentally. But I just didn't have the mental capacity to put into videos. I was doing a lot of work with like my TikTok account, but YouTube for me, like I love YouTube. I love YouTube. But creating YouTube videos for me just takes a lot more like mental capacity. And I couldn't do it. I basically put like everything on the back burner and honestly was just staying alive. Like that was my focus, was just staying alive. And it literally feels like January 1st, a switch flipped for me. And I am not really a big like New Year's resolution type of person. I personally think like wintertime, like it's not the time to be making all these like changes, right? That's like springtime. Springtime is when like the actual like Chinese New Year happens, and like that's when you want to do all these new things, like rebirth into a new version of yourself. But for whatever reason this January, to be fair, where I live the weather was not very wintry in January. It kind of felt like spring, honestly. So maybe that helped a little bit. But I just really wanted to change something. I was like 100% ready to just get rid of all of the literal shit, get rid of all the shit of 2024. December was insane, just with like a lot of personal things that were going on. December was very, very rough, and I was just like absolutely ready for a reset in January, and that's what I did. And pretty much I've been sticking to it. If you guys follow me on Instagram or even have seen some of my shorts on here, you will know that I have gotten hardcore into my fitness girl era. Like I have been going to the gym pretty much since 2021, but I feel like this January has been when I've actually fallen in love with going to the gym. I also joined a new gym, which really helps. It just makes me want to go to the gym so much more. Like I've even started going to the gym in the evenings, and I was not an evening gym person, okay? Like if I didn't go in the morning, the gym was not gonna happen. So I have been very, very proud of myself for that. And also super grateful for this new gym just because of like how it's motivating me. But yeah, I have been super consistent with my workouts and my exercise. I have even started doing a little bit of cardio. I hate cardio, okay? So that's a big deal for me. Stairmaster, not my friend. I have been doing it. Let's see. I have also been trying to stick with the mostly animal-based diet just because I feel the best on that diet. I was doing that in November and December mostly. Like other than the holidays, I was pretty much animal-based, and I felt like it was helping. Like those months were a shit show, but the way that I was eating was definitely helping, give me a little bit of mental stability rather than just like eating like processed garbage or whatever that would just make me feel mentally worse. And also my hormones were incredible, like best periods I've probably had in 6 years. And you guys know that has been like a work in progress, like always a work in progress for me with my hormones. And then like at Christmas time, I kind of got off of that. Obviously like holidays, we were traveling. had family in town for the new year and just like didn't really eat that way for like 3 weeks. And then in January, I got back on that. So I have been eating mostly animal based, which is hard sometimes because my husband loves his pasta and his rice. And like when he cooks, there's always pasta or rice. And I love both of those things. So it's like really hard to, well, actually, like I love pasta. Rice, I'm like, whatever. But I really like pasta. Like last night, he did this like poblano chicken, like cream sauce with chicken and pasta. It was so good. And I was like, I'm just gonna eat the sauce on the chicken. Now I ended up having a little pasta. But anyways, it's all good. I have just been, for the most part, like trying to stay on the animal-based diet. And I feel really, really good. But yeah, that's just kind of where I've been. Not that anybody really cares where I've been, probably. I really, really do want to get back into YouTube though. And I really want to make, it's kind of like a schedule for myself in hopes that I can be way more consistent on here because I really do love making YouTube videos. The hardest part for me is editing. Like I feel like I get so hung up on the editing and I'm like, oh, like it's not perfect, so I don't want to do it. I don't know why I do that to myself, but I do. If you are here for the fitness content, I jokingly say that I'm in my meathead era with the side of Pilates princess because I've also gotten very into Pilates. I love Pilates. Side note, Pilates classes are freaking expensive. Why are they so expensive? Like, that's crazy. But anyway, if you are in your fitness era / Pilates princess era / interested in the animal-based diet, make sure you follow along because that will probably be a lot of my content that will be coming out. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this. I hope I didn't ramble too much, and I will see you guys next week. I'm holding myself accountable for that. Okay? Bye.